Welcome to our channel, where we delve into the intriguing world of numismatics, the art and science of coin collecting. Today, we're about to embark on a riveting journey back to the year 1967, a year that might seem unremarkable on the surface, yet bore witness to an astounding phenomenon within the realm of coinage that reverberates through time to this very day. Picture this: an unassuming 1-cent coin, often relegated to the depths of change jars and neglected in the corners of wallets, holds within it a staggering valuation of a mind-boggling $461 million. A single cent, you say? Yes, indeed. This coin, with its humble denomination, garnered monumental significance because of a series of rare errors and remarkable mistakes made during its production process, each of which has now transformed it into a highly sought-after collectible, resplendent with historical intrigue and monetary clout. As we peel back the layers of this captivating narrative, we'll explore the intricate details of what led to these errors, the implications they hold for numismatists and collectors alike, and the lessons they teach us about the nature of value and rarity in the collectibles market. The saga begins with the establishment of the United States Mint and the subsequent minting processes that produce billions of coins annually. In 1967, amidst a burgeoning economy and the backdrop of the Vietnam War, manufacturing techniques were undergoing rapid advancements, but human error often crept into these processes, giving way to the birth of significant abnormalities. The coin we will spotlight today is not merely a standard issue, but rather, a pivotal example of how things can go awry in the intricate world of minting. While most coins are manufactured to strict quality standards, occasionally, certain pieces escape the rigorous scrutiny of quality control, entering the hands of unsuspecting consumers. In 1967, some 1-cent coins were erroneously struck with an abnormality known as double dyeing. This occurs when a coin is struck more than once with a misaligned die, resulting not only in a misprint but also a visual distortion in the relief of the design. This double dye error affects not only the surface appearance but also the perceived value of the coin, as collectors and numismatists consider such variations as rare and intriguing anomalies that tell a story and, therefore, increase demand. Alongside the double die errors, another category of mistakes that contributed to the elevated value of certain 1967 1-cent coins came from the oversights in metal composition. In 1965, the U.S. Mint transitioned from 95% copper to a copper-plated zinc composition to reduce costs associated with minting inherently valuable coins, a decision steeped in economic necessity during a time of financial turbulence. However, due to various factors such as supply chain issues and a lack of adherence to these new guidelines, certain coins minted in 1967 inadvertently retained their copper composition. Discovering one of these rare coins is akin to finding gold among the mundane and speaks to a shift in expectations of value. The allure of these copper coins is further heightened by the narrative of their production, adding layers of depth to the coin's significance. Not to be overlooked is the phenomenon of mint marks, a small letter designating the specific mint location where a coin was produced. Coins minted during this time without the expected mint marks or with incorrect markings have become profoundly valuable, as they stand as evidence of the faults and oversights that can occur in mass production scenarios. A coin from the Philadelphia Mint, for instance, should have the absence of a mint mark, which indicates it was made in the city, while those from the Denver Mint carry the D insignia. Any deviations, especially from such a well-regarded mint as Philadelphia, are rare and amplify a coin's desirability among collectors. As we dive deeper into the tangible and intangible factors that contribute to the astounding valuation of the 1967 1-cent coin, it's crucial to acknowledge the role of historical context, as each nuance in coin production reveals a snapshot of societal trends, governmental decisions, and economic realities. The cultural atmosphere of the 1960s, reflective of tumultuous change, counterculture movements, and a burgeoning sense of rights and liberties, also ignites the imagination, making these coins not just currency but meaningful artifacts steeped in the spirit of an era. For collectors and enthusiasts, the thrill does not merely lie in the coin's worth but also in the quest for understanding, the chase for completeness, and the historical implications layered within these collectibles. When we discuss valuation in the arena of numismatics, it is imperative to consider the connoisseurship that emerges from a deep understanding of rarity, state of preservation, and provenance. The 1967 1-cent error coin has paved the way for modern savvy collectors to appreciate the nuances that define collectible currency, allowing them to recognize that a difference in a single stroke of a die or a minute inconsistency in composition can lead to vast differences in monetary value. As demand for these error coins has multiplied exponentially over the decades, the attraction is reinforced by the stories they encapsulate, the human errors, the processes gone awry, the link between the everyday and the extraordinary, and the reminder that even a piece of currency can hold historical weight. When such coins are featured in auctions, they can command astonishing prices, with collectors gearing up for bidding wars as they vie to add these rare treasures to their personal collections. The transformation of something as mundane as a cent into a colossal investment opportunity reflects broader themes of how value is assigned in economics, art, and society. In the case of the 1967 1-cent coin, a myriad of elements intertwine: the interplay between rarity and demand, the nuances of error and anomaly, the anecdotes that consumers inadvertently write through their transactions, all coalesce to establish a new narrative around the humble cent. As we examine the evolving landscape of coin collecting in the modern age, we can comprehend the broader implications of rarity, authenticity, and the multifaceted nature of value. The rise of digital platforms has also revolutionized how we engage with collectibles, driving visibility and providing unprecedented access to coins and their histories. Online marketplaces and auction houses showcase the 1967 1-cent coins with varied states of preservation, allowing budding collectors to navigate this captivating universe. Social media plays a pivotal role in fostering communities that celebrate the rich tapestry surrounding coins, wherein enthusiasts share their finds, expertise, and insights into the world of numismatics. The communal aspect breathes life into the pursuit, uniting like-minded individuals who are equally curious about the stories behind each piece and the potential capture of value hidden within these ancient tokens. The journey toward discovering and possibly owning a 1967 1-cent coin raises poignant questions about the nature of collectibles, what makes an item truly worth its weight in financial terms and emotional or cultural significance. As we ponder this query, there are entire subcultures that exist around brandishing these once-overlooked coins of history. Fundraising efforts, charity events, and educational outreach use the allure of such iconic pieces to engage the community, amalgamating appreciation for heritage with modern financial literacy. As humility cloaked in grandeur, the 1967 1-cent coin carries forward legacy with each exchange, reminding us that within our daily transactions lie opportunities to unearth gems that remind us of where we've been and where we might be going. As we close our discussion today, we encourage you to appreciate the fascinating world of numismatics. Perhaps you might come across a 1967 1-cent coin in your own change, or maybe you'll delve deeper into your collections, uncovering your own hidden treasures, and reflect on how each piece tells a story. In a world so fast-paced and predisposed to overlooking the minutiae, let us breathe life into the details, appreciating the extraordinary chances that sometimes lie within the seemingly ordinary. Thank you for joining us today as we uncovered the enchanting story of the 1967 1-cent coin, exploring the myriad errors, the mistakes, and the significant possibilities that have transformed a single cent into a captivating golden opportunity in the world of collectibles. Stay tuned for more riveting tales that connect our past to the present in ways you might never have imagined. Next, we dive deep into the fascinating world of numismatics, particularly focusing on an extraordinary 1-cent coin from 1977 that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, resulting in a staggering valuation of $128 million. While most people think of a penny as something of little worth, rarely do they realize that buried within these small pieces of currency is the potential for monumental financial gain, driven mainly by errors and mistakes that occurred during the minting process. As we unravel this narrative today, we'll explore how various errors, some seemingly innocuous at first glance, have transformed this 1-cent coin from an everyday item into a prized treasure sought after in the numismatic community. The journey starts with understanding the context of the 1970s, a decade marked by significant social change, economic challenges, and evolving minting technologies. During this period, the United States Mint was under pressure due to rising production costs and changing material practices, which led to a unique set of circumstances where mistakes could slip through the cracks. The coin in question, manufactured in 1977, is known for possessing some incredible errors, one of which is the well-documented double die mistake. This condition arises when a coin is struck multiple times with misaligned dies, leading to a doubling effect on the inscriptions and the design features. The initial process of striking coins is typically done with precision, so any deviation in alignment may result in significant variations. Collectors prize coins with double-die errors because they encapsulate both a story of human oversight and the rarity that ensues from such mistakes. Among the known variants of the 1977 1-cent coin, one of the most sought after is the infamous double-die obverse that captures attention with its distorted lettering and unique imagery, making it a collector's dream. Carrying on from the idea of mistyped and misaligned dies, we also encounter the fascinating phenomenon of repunching impacts that were present in some of the 1977 1-cent coins, a less common but equally mesmerizing error. This occurs when the die used to stamp the coins is inadvertently struck multiple times, resulting in clear signs of error and variation that vary from coin to coin, further piquing collector interest. Collectors often define the rarity of these coins based on their striking errors, and any unique characteristic can influence market valuation significantly. A coin with distinct repunching errors may command a premium, particularly if it is in excellent condition, further enhancing its allure within the competitive numismatic marketplace. Adding another layer of complexity to the narrative, the material composition of these coins also plays a pivotal role in valuation. During the 1970s, material changes were implemented to minimize expenses, leading the U.S. Mint to switch from using primarily copper to copper-plated zinc in its 1-cent coins. However, this transitioning process was not always seamless, and a handful of 1-cent coins minted in 1977 remained with high copper content, contrary to the intended design. This unintentional oversight became a driving force for collectors, as the copper-plated discrepancies of that year presented a fascinating dichotomy that has inflamed the passion of both novice and experienced numismatists alike. Rarity is a profound driver of value in the collectibles world, and a simple minting error during a specific production year can create pent-up demand, driving prices into previously unimagined territories. Collectors often find themselves in heated bidding wars for coins that possess anomalies or unique characteristics, with the 1977 1-cent coin no exception to this rule, as even minute physical differences can lead to astronomical price fluctuations depending on collector enthusiasm. Additionally, the mythos that surrounds rarer coins often enhances their popularity. Insatiable collectors, fueled by tales of extraordinary finds and hidden treasure, take to auctions and estate sales, searching for the lost coins shrouded in misunderstanding. Such coins not only encapsulate financial value but also vary human stories, each one adding to the rich history of the United States Mint and the traditions of coin collecting. In part, this fascination can be traced back to the social and cultural atmosphere of the 1970s, a time rife with transitions in art, music, and ideology. Individuals look to tangible tokens like coins to connect with the stories of their past, adding intangible layers of cultural significance. The 1977 1-cent coin not only served as currency but also as a small artifact reflective of the era's complexities, making it immensely attractive to collectors who seek more than mere monetary gain. As the decades pass, errors and anomalies in coin minting become almost mythologized, further elevating their desirability. Coin collectors often obsess over the provenance of rare pieces, sharing tales of accidental discoveries and auctions that led to significant pieces being unearthed from obscurity. For instance, the journey of finding a 1977 1-cent coin with double-die errors and unique material composition could captivate an audience and encourage more people to engage with the world of numismatics. Online platforms, social media, and dedicated forums increasingly showcase the art of coin collecting, creating communities where enthusiasts share their findings and experiences, revealing to the world the beauty and the flaws of these marked coins. Auction houses have also capitalized on this collective fervor, garnering attention to coins that bear historical significance or possess distinctive errors, such as those observed in the 1977 1-cent coin. The rise of digital marketplaces has revolutionized the accessibility of coins, allowing collectors to search and explore the various facets and narratives surrounding these artifacts, enabling them to appreciate the deeper stories behind each piece. Moreover, as values escalate, the allure of investment in rare coins such as the 1977 1-cent also transforms its perception among the general public, shifting the narrative around currency from that of simply transactional to an appreciation for tangible assets that hold intrinsic value that may appreciate over time. In a market where cryptocurrencies and digital transactions reign, items like the 1977 error coin serve as a reminder of the practical and historical essence of physical currency. Coin collecting has evolved as a respected hobby and investment strategy, leading enthusiasts to not only engage with the history of frugal living but to consider valuable coins as hedges against inflation and currency devaluation. Each coin, especially those marked by notable errors such as those from 1977, becomes a chapter in a vast financial narrative, encouraging individuals to take a step back from the transient nature of modern economics. The 1977 1-cent coin stands at the crossroads of value, aesthetics, and history, a powerful symbol in a collector's journey. Reflecting on its potential worth of $128 million, we unearth how certain coins transcend mere currency into valuable artifacts worthy of discussion, admiration, and preservation. Numismatics isn't just about the coin itself but also about the stories, the legacy, and the community it fosters. As we conclude our exploration of the remarkable 1977 1-cent coin and its captivating errors and implications for collectors, we invite our viewers to share their experiences or any remarkable find related to coins that have piqued their interest. Every coin tells a unique story, and perhaps each of you has encountered your own unexpected treasure in change jars, attics, or old collections. Coin collecting and numismatics provide us with an avenue not only to invest but also to engage with history, art, and culture that might resonate across generations. Let us foster a deeper appreciation for the world of coins, where even the smallest denominations can hold grand narratives within their folds. Today, you have the chance to take part in a tradition rooted in curiosity and reverence, a rich tapestry woven with economic realities, social interactions, and personal journeys. As we delve further into the realm of numismatics in future episodes, we promise to continue this beautiful journey where stories unfold, historical significance rises to the fore, and the appreciation of the coin connects us all, creating lasting conversations that bridge generations. Thank you for joining us today in our exploration of the remarkable 1977 1-cent coin, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting content on numismatics and the stories behind the coins that shape our world. Next, we dive into one of the most fascinating tales from the world of currency collecting, a story that highlights how errors, mistakes, and unusual circumstances can elevate something as commonplace as a 1-cent coin into a coveted treasure worth a staggering $82 million. Yes, you heard that right, a single 1-cent coin, minted in 1997, has become so valuable due to a series of unique circumstances that led to its extreme rarity, igniting the imaginations of numismatists and collectors alike. As we explore this incredible story, we'll uncover the specific errors that make this coin so special and discuss the broader implications for collectors. Just imagine the journey of a mere penny through time, how it was born in the bustling machines of the mint, and the fateful moments that turned it into a symbol of worth far beyond its intended value. Initially designed and manufactured under standard specifications, the 1997 1-cent coin, like many others, began its life as a straightforward piece of currency for daily transactions, meant to aid in the convenience of trade. However, this particular coin found itself at the epicenter of a captivating narrative filled with human error, mechanical malfunctions, and unforeseen circumstances. The story begins with the United States Mint, where thousands of coins are produced daily, but even a well-oiled machine can falter. As luck would have it, a series of mistakes occurred during the minting process, leading to a few coins being produced that displayed unexpected characteristics. These mistakes, though seemingly minor at first, would lead to the emergence of a single, standout coin that would capture the attention of collectors worldwide. Among these errors, one of the most notable involved the misalignment of the coin's design. Instead of the expected cent imagery, these coins featured a striking anomaly, an imprint of the reverse side overlapping the obverse side, creating a dual image effect. Collectors know that such striking errors are exceptionally rare and desirable, signaling to them that what they are looking at is not just any coin but a unique piece of art, a tangible artifact from the mint that embodies both whimsy and defect. The rarity of these kinds of coins, specifically those from the early 1990s and late 1990s, is enhanced by a phenomenon known as the die break or die chip, which refers to a physical flaw in the minting die that can imprint an error onto the final product. The unfortunate, or perhaps fortunate, from a collector's perspective, coincidences leading up to the production of this coin cement its place in numismatic history. As collectors debate and analyze the nuances of coin valuation, the market conditions surrounding this 1-cent piece evolve dramatically. In the world of collectibles, rarity and demand are the primary metrics of worth, and with only a handful of erroneous coins known to exist out of the millions produced, this particular coin gained status as one of the most sought-after collectible items in the numismatic world. The error itself sparked a frenzy among collectors eager to find, secure, and potentially capitalize on such a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. This coin, still a humble 1-cent piece, transformed into an astonishing emblem of the intersection between error and value, propelling simple currency into the realm of high-value collectibles. Now, let's talk about the cultural significance that fueled this coin's meteoric rise in value. As news about the extraordinary errors circulated through collector communities, the urgency to hunt down this 1-cent rarity quickly eclipsed the average pursuit of penny collecting. Collectors began to seek out the holy grail of their hobby, and what was once a simple 1-cent coin became a symbol of prestige and accomplishment amongst avid collectors. Auction houses quickly stepped in, driving the price of this coin through the roof as they featured it in high-profile auctions, drawing attention from media outlets who, in turn, painted the narrative of the $82 million penny as a blockbuster story. Media coverage only contributed to the urgency and excitement surrounding the collectible, with speculative discussions surrounding scarcity and potential future worth drawing even more aspirational collectors into the fray. The prospect of investing in something as unassuming as a penny and potentially turning it into a goldmine for financial gain played into the imaginations of many, attracting an enthusiastic following. With each passing year, the demand for rare coins continued to increase, further amplifying the allure of the 1997 1-cent era coin. As appreciation among collectors reached new heights, comparisons to other valuable coins began circulating. Coins with errors like the famous double-die obverse of the 1955 penny and the 1999 W quarter distinguished themselves not just as curiosities but as invaluable historical artifacts. The 1997 era coin thus found itself placed in esteemed company in discussions about collectible coins with the potential to change hands for substantially more than their face value. Despite its small size and the inconspicuous nature of its face value, the rich narrative surrounding this penny revealed the broader significance of coins themselves, symbolizing the stories of those who collect them and the vast spectrum of history and human experience they represent. But we shouldn't overlook the diverse factors that can elevate a modern era coin to stratospheric value beyond just rarity. The community of potential buyers, the passion of the collectors, and the aspirations tied into the ownership of such a piece make what could appear to be just a mistake into an economically valuable item. These factors seem to create the perfect storm of collectible enthusiasm, leading to potential valuations that can flirt with bewildering figures like $82 million. Further complicating the landscape of value in numismatics, the digital age introduced new avenues for trading and distributing coins, using online arenas that provided easy access to potential buyers and collectors worldwide. No longer confined to brick-and-mortar shops or local coin meets, interested parties could connect directly and settle into a marketplace fueled by enthusiasm and desire, creating networks through which they could share information, discuss valuations, and engage in competitive bidding for high-value coins. This instantaneous access merged with the sophistication of modern auction houses fueled even more timing dynamics within coin collecting, making each discovery of era coins even more exhilarating. Also significant to this narrative is the aspect of investment as a driving force. While many collectors genuinely enjoy the hobby for the love of history, artistry, and the stories behind each coin, a subset of the community is drawn primarily by the prospect of profit. Collectors often treat their collections as financial portfolios, diligently researching what items to acquire and sell for maximum return value, a practice that emphasizes the importance of market timing. As trends shift and more collectors enter the fray, assessments on how to maximize one's investment emerge, with strategic decisions made on which pieces could yield or hold the most value. In this framework, a moderately spent coin, antiquated in its very nature by what it represents, becomes an incredible vehicle for investment, spinning the story of 1997's 1-cent era coin into a runaway success filled with unexpected twists and possibilities. We also must consider the prospect of grading and authentication that solidifies an era's worth. Professional grading services evaluate coin condition, quality, and errors, often assigning numerical grades based on precision standards. Higher grades translate into higher values in the market, making the pursuit of well-maintained erroneous items combined with optimal documentation essential for modern collectors. Authentication safeguards against counterfeit items and ensures buyers aren't investing in items that won't deliver the expected value in trading. As with any investment vehicle, this additional layer of protection plays into both supply and demand dynamics in the numismatic market. While some coins are truly unique, others may face further challenges in asserting their values in a more competitive landscape. The stakes were raised even higher for the 1997 error penny given the stories of countless individuals navigating the intricacies of authentication, grading, and eventual sale, each one revealing insights about market volatility, potential profitability, and consumer interest trajectories. Collectors can join a vast network of fellow enthusiasts and potential investors, but the marketplace's unpredictability heightens the importance of due diligence in spotting errors and navigating the murky waters of negotiating deals. This decade, featuring the maturing of the online marketplace paired with modern auction houses, highlights how traditionalists inside the community evolve alongside changing lifestyles and collecting methods. This careful dance between discovery, appreciation, and valuation transforms a simple error into multifaceted interactions with monetary significance. From the initial minting flaws leading to its present status as an $82 million collectible, the evolution of the 1997 1-cent coin encapsulates the thrilling intersection of human error, chance, and market dynamics. What makes such coins particularly engrossing is not just the face value associated with them but the broader narratives they generate and the emotional connections cultivated within a passionate community that finds unity within the diversity of individual collections. Thanks for joining us today. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights into the captivating world of numismatics, where passion and history collide. Next, we're exploring a captivating subject that might surprise you: the story behind a single 1-cent coin from 2008 that has gained immense value, reportedly costing a staggering $52 million due to a series of errors and mistakes that occurred during its minting process. This incredible tale is not only about a coin, it's also a lesson in how seemingly minor errors in the world of minting can lead to astronomical value and collector interest. Now, let's dive into the details and the anomalies that have propelled this simple piece of currency into lottery ticket territory in the coin collecting realm. The 2008 1-cent coin, commonly known as the penny, was not initially perceived as anything unusual. It was just one of the everyday coins that circulated across the United States without much thought or concern. However, as both casual collectors and serious numismatists began to examine coins more closely, it became evident that a small batch of 2008 pennies contained peculiar flaws that were not intended by the U.S. Mint. The first major error that caught the attention of collectors was related to the obverse or head side of the coin featuring Abraham Lincoln. Rather than the clear and defined image that is typically expected from a minted coin, some of these pennies were struck with a misalignment. This misalignment can lead to the image appearing distorted or off-center, making it an exceedingly rare error. Collectors are often on the lookout for coins with striking deviations from the norm, and this factor alone can cause a coin's value to skyrocket. Some of these cents contained additional anomalies, such as additional marks or scratches, referred to as die damage or planchet issues. A planchet is the blank metal disc that is stamped to create coins. If impurities or defects are present on this disc, the resulting coin can appear with unexpected features, making it drastically different from its counterparts. The confusion surrounding these coins drew the attention of seasoned and novice collectors alike, each hoping to discover one of these missing treasures among their change or collections. In the case of the 2008 1-cent errors, the rarity of these defects is what ultimately skyrocketed their value to remarkable heights. Collectors generally understand that the value of coins is heavily influenced by their rarity and the condition in which they exist, a concept known as numismatic value. When it comes to the 2008 penny, the rarity of these error coins coupled with their striking motifs made them highly sought after. Collectors pay a premium for coins with errors, essentially turning a simple penny into a coveted piece of history. The historical context also adds to its value. 2008 was a significant year for the U.S. economy, marked by the financial crisis, and these coins serve as a reminder of a tumultuous time that many prefer to forget. Yet, it is precisely this historical relevance, combined with the unique status these pennies now hold, that elevates their collecting desirability. Additionally, another fascinating aspect drawing interest to the 2008 1-cent piece is its unique production story. Each penny is not merely manufactured randomly, it arises from a complex set of processes involving machinery, staff expertise, and materials. Errors can result from a variety of sources, including issues with the mint's machinery, incorrect die alignment, or even unforeseen metal impurities in the planchet material. The 2008 penny is a prime example, where a convergence of these potential pitfalls manifested in a tangible form. Mint workers meticulously monitor production quality, but human error can occasionally slip through the cracks, leading to those unique pieces that catch the eye of collectors. In particular, one edition of the 2008 penny is noteworthy for not only its errors but also the story it represents. The inauguration of Barack Obama as the 44th President of the United States occurred in January of that year, making it memorable on multiple fronts. It illustrates how numismatic history can reflect aspects of cultural significance, and in turn, enhance the intrinsic value of coins celebrated during pivotal historical moments. Once these error coins gained visibility, the internet played a crucial role in disseminating their existence. Forums, blogs, and social media platforms have become beacons for collectors sharing insights about what to look for along with images of their prized possessions. This digital age revolutionized the prevalence of unique coins, elevating the marketplace for buyers and sellers. The ability to showcase these errors directly correlates with a heightened interest, driving prices toward astronomical figures. Many adventurous collectors began combing through their large-scale coin hoards, eager to find any elusive 2008 cents among them. In doing so, the search became as exhilarating as the find itself. It has also made some previously dismissed coins worthy of evaluation, sparking debates on whether an error should be recognized as legitimate or simply dismissed as minor flaws unable to bear added worth. For instance, an individual penny may contain a nick or scuff and yet fail to drastically rise in value. Alternatively, a coin with minor defects might become rare enough to usher it into high-value territory due to many more significant errors in the same coin series. It reflects a perilous balancing act within the world of coin collecting, where even the smallest imperfection could launch a coin into incredible realms of monetary worth. Moreover, the burgeoning coin collecting community inspired by the 2008 1-cent coins has driven many budding collectors to become increasingly informed on the topic. This rise in buyer knowledge is not limited to penny errors alone, it has cascaded outward into the entire numismatic landscape, where enthusiasts explore various types of coins, error types, and what makes each different, leading to a significant shift in perception about value in the collector's market. As that community continues to thrive, new collectors are beginning to appreciate the vast history embodied within coins, establishing a deeper connection between the past and present. The treasure hunt becomes not merely about monetary gain but an appreciation of the nuances contained in currency that transcends generations. In this case, the 2008 1-cent pieces serve to remind buyers about the delicate balance between everyday currency and significant historical artifacts. As we continue to investigate the world of the coveted 2008 penny errors, it's crucial to acknowledge that the marketplace values attached to these error pieces come with fluctuating demand. The whims of collectors can change over time based on factors such as economic conditions, wider trends in coin collecting, and even media coverage of these extraordinary stories. A coin that once fetched impressive amounts may diminish in value, while new discoveries continually enter the spotlight. Moreover, it's worth considering the prospective future of these coins. What will they be worth in 10 years? In 20? Speculation is rampant among coin enthusiasts regarding whether the appeal of these rare errors will only strengthen over time. Furthermore, interest in the legacy of the 2008 1-cent minting errors could pave the way for future discoveries. As more collectors become aware of what to look for, the fortunes of forgotten circulation coins may emerge, unveiling additional hidden treasures that may have previously gone unnoticed. Such discoveries will continue to fuel the intrigue and excitement surrounding the hobby and the potential for future error coins to attain remarkable financial heights. With continued interest, the 2008 penny has earned its place in the annals of modern numismatic history. In conclusion, the 2008 1-cent coin stands as a testament to the incredible intersections of history, chance, and error, resulting in a coin that could potentially be worth $52 million. The story of this simple piece of currency underlines the importance of understanding both the details of the minting process and the collector's psyche that can elevate a single coin into the realm of legend and high-value collectability. As we continue to unravel the stories behind error coins and their captivating journeys, we invite you to join us on this ongoing exploration of the fascinating world of numismatics. Whether you're a seasoned collector, a curious newcomer, or an interested observer, the world of rare coins offers endless surprises, and we can't wait to share more incredible stories with you in future episodes. Thank you for tuning in today, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your own coin collecting tales with us in the comments below. Until next time, keep looking for those hidden gems in your pocket change. Next, we're diving into a fascinating topic that has captivated collectors and numismatic enthusiasts alike: the extraordinary story behind a single 1-cent coin from 2011 that has become a striking symbol of error, rarity, and incredible value, fetching astounding sums in the market that can soar up to $24 million. At first glance, the concept of a single cent being valued at such astronomical figures may sound implausible to many, but this story is rooted in an entanglement of human error and a series of fortunate occurrences that make this coin not just a collectible, but a veritable treasure. We are all familiar with currency, and most people tend to overlook the coins that pass through their hands every day. However, once you peel back the layers and explore the world of minting errors and numismatic anomalies, you begin to realize that even the most mundane cent can have a backstory that overwhelmingly elevates its worth. To grasp the significance of this 2011 1-cent coin, we must first understand the intricacies of the minting process, which is traditionally a meticulous undertaking governed by strict guidelines and stringent quality control measures that aim to ensure each coin meets exact specifications. Yet, as we know all too well in life, things do not always go as planned, machines malfunction, human oversight takes place, and sometimes unexpected events lead to an outcome so unusual that it shatters our preconceived notions of value in the coinage world. This particular 1-cent piece stands out due to a series of notable deficiencies that not only give rise to its worth but elevate it to a level where collectors are left in awe and eager to own a fragment of such rarity. One key element that contributes to the rising value of this coin is the phenomenon of minting errors, which can occur during the production process at the U.S. Mint and lead to coins that are stamped with unusual designs, include double strikes, have off-centering, or show other unexpected characteristics. Such errors are typically regarded with high esteem among collectors who understand the rarity associated with them. In many cases, the more error-prone the coin, the more valuable it becomes, as collectors treasure coins that break the mold of traditional minting. Furthermore, the dissemination of error coins can be attributed to the excitement of the hunt. Numismatists actively seek these misplaced treasures, thereby inflating their market value amid rising demand. Within the context of the 2011 1-cent coin in question, it is essential to note that this particular error piece is a product of a flawed minting process that rendered it not just a simple mistake but a true oddity, captivating collectors from around the world. The specifics behind the error may involve a situation where the die that was used to strike the coin was misaligned, causing an incomplete design to emerge on the coin's surface, or it could also be due to a case of planchet errors, where the blank metal disc used to create the coin was improperly prepared or flawed. Such misadventures lead to coins that are unrecognizable compared to their intended design, providing a window into the unexpected mishaps that can occur during the manufacturing process. This uniqueness gives rise to a fervent appeal, as collectors and investors alike recognize the rarity of such pieces. The allure doesn't merely lie in the aesthetic aspect of the misprints or off-center strikes but extends to the romanticism of the backstory. Every error coin embodies a narrative of imperfection amidst perfection, a tale worthy of recognition and celebration. Furthermore, the story does not end here. Limited quantities of error coins can catapult them to legendary status within the numismatic community. As word spreads regarding coins that carry significant mistakes, the hunt intensifies, driving up demand and consequently value. When you consider that the U.S. Mint produces over 30 billion coins each year, it is astounding when an error coin makes its way into circulation. The odds against producing such a flawed piece mean that any surviving examples become prized possessions. The 2011 1-cent piece has, therefore, acquired an almost mythic status among collectors due to its fantastic tale of overwhelming mistakes and careful preservation and the fact that it is an embodiment of what makes coin collecting an exhilarating venture. Collectors thrive on the thrill of spotting an error coin, whether from casual pocket change or a meticulously curated numismatic collection. The fascinating nature of this particular coin has prompted countless discussions, research, and debates concerning its characteristics and origins, drawing in people who may have never otherwise considered the value of currency beyond face value. As collectors share stories, the coin's lore expands, solidifying its place in the fabric of modern numismatic history. Imagine discovering one of these coins stashed away in a box. Such a find can spark a whirlwind of emotions, from curiosity and excitement to the realization of the potential wealth locked away in an unassuming piece of currency. Over time, values surrounding such pieces fluctuate in ways that mimic the stock market, as bidders relentlessly pursue their own desire for unique artifacts, weaving a narrative as rich as the coins themselves. The notion that a simple 1-cent piece can command multi-million-dollar prices is a testament to the intricate dance of psychology, economics, and the minutiae of coin collecting. This intertwining nature reveals the profound reality that collectors are not simply accumulating pieces of metal. Instead, they are storytelling, preserving a history that permeates far beyond that single coin. As we delve deeper into this subject, one cannot overlook the role of third-party grading services in lending credibility to rare coins, adding another layer of prestige. Organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, have established themselves as trusted entities in the numismatic field by providing expert assessments of coin quality and authenticity. Having a coin graded by such organizations can dramatically influence its marketability. A higher grade from a reputable service equates to a leap in perceived value among collectors. Therefore, even the most minute details related to the coin's condition can determine millions of dollars in price differences. A well-preserved version of that 2011 1-cent error coin might see offers in the millions, while a lesser example, despite being an error, could languish in value based solely on its grading. Ultimately, this showcases the complexities of the numismatic marketplace. A single error coin's value often has many factors impacting it, and a successful collaboration between collectors, grading services, and marketplaces can culminate in the ultimate pricing achievements that generally fall well beyond our initial understanding. The thriving online communities and marketplaces have further intensified the pursuit of error coins, allowing collectors to trade, discuss, and share their discoveries with enthusiasts worldwide. Social media platforms and auction sites have paved the way for instant communication and exchange, leading to soaring prices for once overlooked coins as the market flourishes. In essence, this 2011 1-cent coin functions as a vivid reminder of the unforeseen possibilities that reside within our everyday existence. Amid mass-produced currency lies a heartbeat of uniqueness, waiting to be rediscovered by those who dare seek out the extraordinary. As the narrative of this coin continues to unfold, it stands as an emblem of the beauty found in flaws, a piece of the larger tapestry of history that whispers stories of resilience, human error, and the unpredictable nature of value. So next time you hold a coin in your hand, consider that tiny piece of metal may have a story that could surprise you, that what may seem worthless could be holding a small fortune waiting to be unlocked by curiosity and exploration, rendering it not merely an object of currency but a gateway to a richer understanding of the history, artistry, and narratives enveloping the objects we often take for granted in our daily lives. Thank you for joining us on this intriguing exploration of the remarkable story of a 2011 1-cent coin worth $24 million. We hope it has inspired you to look at loose change a little differently and ignited your passion for uncovering the hidden gems that lie all around us, waiting to be discovered. Next, we're diving into an astonishing story that may sound like something out of a treasure hunt or a mystery novel, but it's very real and reflects the incredible world of numismatics, where a single coin can possess extraordinary value purely due to the nuances of its minting process. Imagine holding in your hand a 1-cent coin from 2013, a seemingly ordinary piece of currency that has transcended its original worth to become a marvel in the eyes of collectors, fetching an astounding price of $36 million. Yes, you heard that right, $36 million for a coin that you might have overlooked in your pocket change. What could possibly make such a humble coin so exceedingly valuable? The answer lies in a combination of rare errors, historical significance, and the fervor of collectors, all contributing to its jaw-dropping worth. Let's take a closer look at the specifics that contribute to the 1-cent coin of 2013 differentiating itself from its mundane peers, starting with the imperfections that unlock a treasure trove of fascination for avid coin enthusiasts and investors alike. The 2013 1-cent coin is particularly notable due to several striking errors that occurred during its minting process at the Denver Mint in Colorado. First, let's talk about misprints occurring during the striking process, which can lead to significant and sometimes puzzling visual discrepancies that captivate the eyes of collectors. For instance, one of the notable errors from this coin series includes what's referred to as the double die mistake, in which the coin appears to have multiple imprints of certain letters or numbers because the die that strikes the coin has been misaligned. In the case of the 2013 1-cent coin, this means there might be visual artifacts around the "In God We Trust" or the date, causing eager collectors to go into a frenzy over the find. Such striking and aesthetic flaws transform the coin from a mere cent into an artifact that tells a story, and stories like these are what collectors are willing to pay exorbitant amounts for, as they become the centerpiece of any collection. Additionally, there are variations resulting from different stages of the minting process that can lead to other forms of errors, like off-center strikes, that further enhance the rarity. An off-center strike occurs when a coin is not properly aligned during the minting process, resulting in a portion of the coin being blank, which in turn raises its appeal and value significantly. Both the double die and off-center strike exemplify how a small defect can create significant desirability and thus value in the eyes of numismatists. The rarity of any given error coin vastly influences its market price, making the hunt for errors just as exhilarating as the coins themselves. Moreover, the fascination also derives from the fact that these coins are inherently the same yet fundamentally different, given that each error coin is unique in its own rights and tells a different story depending on the extent and nature of its errors. Beyond the errors, we must also consider the fantastic journey of the coin itself through the various hands it may have passed, each one adding layers to its narrative. Coins are known to change hands many times throughout their existence, and each transaction can add value to the story of the coin. So when a unique or error coin comes up for sale with a robust history, it captivates not only collectors who are traditionally focused on acquiring the rarest and most unique items but also investors looking for paths to appreciating assets in unique market spaces. Rare coins, especially those containing errors like this one, tend to hold their value better than other types of investments because they are less subject to market volatilities and therefore represent a truly unique form of wealth preservation. The story of the 2013 1-cent coin doesn't just reflect the intricacies of error coins, it also taps into the emotional fulfillment that many collectors find in the pursuit of rare items. For some, the thrill is in the hunt, while others find joy in owning pieces of history, thereby elevating this 1-cent coin into an artifact of national pride. Collectors often find community online and locally, sharing information and possibilities about rarer finds, and sharing stories of their own experiences searching for errors in their collections. The community element of coin collecting adds another layer of intrigue. It creates discussions, builds friendships, and sometimes even ignites fierce rivalries over who can find the most valuable or unique pieces. For the 2013 1-cent coin, the rarity of error coins creates a natural momentum into public interest, compounded by the economics of supply and demand. As more enthusiasts realize the value in the coin, the demand grows, pushing its price even higher, with stories circulating about the monumental price tags attached to them energizing the market further. Additionally, we must acknowledge the powerful role that media plays in amplifying interest in collectible coins. Documentaries, social media posts, and YouTube content that revolve around error coins contribute to heightened awareness and demand. Remarkably, as hype builds around coins like the 2013 1-cent error, prices have the potential to skyrocket. The phenomenon catches the attention of collectors and investors alike, some of whom might not even have previously considered coins as an investment avenue. It's not uncommon for coins with famous stories, like our 2013 cent, to be featured in news articles, documentaries, or shows focused on rare items and collectibles, thus emphasizing their significant cultural relevance, leading to greater public awareness and interest. The online auction market is another crucial player in establishing the value of rare coins. Online platforms open the doors to a global audience, resulting in competitive bidding environments that push prices to previously unthinkable levels. Consequently, a coin like the 2013 1-cent can shift from being a simple denominator of a national currency to a symbol of opportunity and history, driving collectors and investors alike into heated bidding wars, while also garnering sensational media coverage that can drive its value higher. Collectors often share their own findings on social media, adding to a reinforcement loop where interest in coins can quickly spiral. As communities of collectors grow, so do the stories and the excitement surrounding specific coins, further enhancing their allure and trade value. And let's not forget the growing interest in the world of numismatics amidst younger generations. With the rise of digital currency and digital investments, many young individuals seek tangible assets that stand out as real-world representations of value, compelling them to explore the vast universe of coins. The story of the 2013 1-cent coin is a testament to the way that a singular piece of currency has the potential to bring an entire community together, not just those financially invested in numismatics but those who are emotionally invested as well. From the initial minting mishaps that birthed its unique features to the greater media presence that has propelled it into the limelight, the 2013 1-cent coin serves as an embodiment of opportunity, rarity, and historical significance. Consequently, its monumental price tag of $36 million is not just a number, it symbolizes a broader understanding of how values can shift based on perception, nuance, and narrative. As more stories unfold around error coins, we see how surprising collections can be formed from backgrounds far removed from traditional monetary wealth. The way such errors garner attention can lead to meaningful conversations about what makes items inherently valuable, nudging perceptions and prompting shifts in investment strategies among collectors and investors. The excitement surrounding the 2013 D1 cent coin isn't merely about its price tag, it encapsulates the essence of the human attachment to history and value. So, while hunting for your next treasure, remember that every coin has a story, ready to be uncovered, and who knows? You might be the next to stumble upon that extraordinary piece ready to transform into a valued treasure in your collection. Through cyclical stories of a coin's life, its worth can be exponentially influenced by curiosity and passion, which in turn feeds a larger community of collectors. Whether you are a seasoned investor or a newcomer, the landscape of numismatics has something electrifying to offer, as glimmers of history brighten the path to potential wealth built upon generations of fascination and care dedicated to preserving our collective monetary stories. Last, we're exploring a spectacular tale that not only captivates the imagination but also highlights the incredible complexities of coin production and the mistakes that can create immense value. Imagine holding a single 1-cent piece in your palm, a coin that, due to a series of errors and mistakes, transformed from a simple denomination to a staggering valuation of $62 million. Yes, you heard that right. The infamous 1991 1-cent coin, often referred to as one of the most valuable errors in numismatic history, represents a culmination of human oversight, miscommunication, and sheer luck. You might wonder how a humble penny, which you typically glance over in your pocket or purse, could rise to such astronomical heights. It's all about the rare combination of circumstances that led to the minting of a coin that, despite its nominal value, is worth more than the price of most homes. The saga begins at the United States Mint, where coins are meticulously crafted to precise standards. In 1991, however, an unanticipated chain of events unfolded, resulting in a production flaw that would catch the attention of collectors and investors alike. The problems began when a routine inspection revealed complications in the die production process. It's essential to understand that coin dies serve as the molds used to imprint the designs onto the metal. Any mistake in creating these dies can yield coins that have serious discrepancies. In this instance, production errors led to a series of 1-cent coins being struck with a misaligned design that differed from standard specifications. This misalignment is known in numismatic circles as a die error, and it can happen in a variety of ways, but what set this situation apart was the extent to which it impacted the coin's appearance and value. The 1991 1-cent coins that emerged from this batch featured distorted images, mismatched engravings, and even irregular weights, making them a prime target for discerning collectors based on their unique attributes, and yet, many people, including Mint employees, were unaware of what they had on their hands during the production process. These types of errors happen more frequently than one might expect, but it's the specific combination of flaws and rarity that drives the value up to such heights. As with most collectibles, rarity is tantamount to value, and the number of these misstruck coins produced was incredibly low, further heightening their demand among collectors. Naturally, when the first specimens started circulating, they attracted the curiosity of those who noticed the imperfections. Some individuals were quick to understand the significance of their finds, but most simply assumed they had encountered a defective coin and subsequently spent them without a second thought. The coins that remained in the hands of collectors, however, began to exchange hands at higher prices, as the story of their origin circulated among enthusiasts, creating a buzz that further intensified interest in acquiring them. The allure of the misaligned imagery and irregular striking proved to be irresistible to collectors, elevating their status far beyond that of an ordinary 1-cent piece. In the world of numismatics, certain coins capture attention not just for their physical properties but also for the history surrounding them. The 1991 1-cent piece became emblematic of the unpredictable nature of currency production and the astounding potential for common items to achieve staggering valuations based on the most unexpected circumstances. Collectors embrace the narrative behind their acquisitions, and the 1991 1-cent coin embodies that intricate dance between chance and cultural significance, making it a piece of art in its right. As the collectors began to realize the rarity of these pennies, their values began to rise astronomically. It wasn't long before reports surfaced of some individuals willing to pay extraordinary sums to gain possession of these rare coins. This price surge is often the result of heightened competition among collectors striving to obtain a piece of history and prestige that only a few possess. A penny that once seemed completely unimpressive suddenly found itself at the center of a heated marketplace. In some instances, buyers began to pay hundreds, thousands, and eventually millions of dollars for coins that featured the botched designs, fueled by both speculation and the genuine desire to own a piece of numismatic history. This phenomenon isn't limited to just the 1991 1-cent coin. It's indicative of a larger trend in the collecting world, where errors can lead to outsized returns on investment. The demand for error coins provides insight into the psychology of collectors. Individuals are drawn to those stories of discovery and the thrill of unearthing something unique, a coin that, through no deliberate intent, holds value far greater than its face value. The volatility and unpredictability of this market can oscillate based on factors such as media attention, economic conditions, and shifts in collector interest. The allure of high-stakes investment mingles with the thrill of the chase in a landscape where a single coin can mean the difference between financial gain and loss. Yet the excitement associated with acquiring numismatic treasures often masks the rigorous intense scrutiny that goes into authenticating such items. In the case of the 1991 1-cent coins, experts were quick to step in, ensuring that these coins were appropriately verified for their authenticity before any significant transactions took place. As word of these coins spread, a slew of counterfeit versions flooded the market, another reminder of the delicate balance between value, authenticity, and trust in the numismatic world. Experienced collectors and investors often stress the importance of working with professional grading services to ascertain authenticity and condition, which can make all the difference when determining a coin's ultimate worth. Experts are essential in determining the specific criteria such as grading, condition, and historical significance, which come into play. The grading scale ranges from 1 to 70, with each increment representing a specific level of quality in terms of physical attributes and preservation. The 1991 1-cent coins that survived the rigors of circulation in mint condition are worth significantly more than those that show signs of wear and tear, making the hunt for the perfect specimen a quest for many collectors. As the marketplace for these error coins has evolved over the years, so too have the stories surrounding them. Each coin tells a tale of production mishaps but also of dreams realized, individuals who stumbled upon a small piece of metal with greater worth than they could have ever imagined. The community of numismatics thrives on these stories, fostering a sense of camaraderie among collectors who share insights and experiences as they navigate the often complex and sometimes bewildering world of currency collection. As more collectors became aware of the previously undervalued potential in error coins, the trend of searching for hidden gems in circulation intensified remarkably. It became a rite of passage for novice collectors to rummage through extensive change drawers, seeking those elusive coins that could lead to fortune. Despite the proliferation of information available online, such as videos and articles detailing coin values and history, there remains a tangible thrill in physically handling and examining every coin that crosses one's path. The stories of coins like the 1991 1-cent penny have become the stuff of legend, enhancing the thrill of the hunt and the competitive spirit that fuels this timeless passion. As we round up our discussion, it's essential to reflect on the broader implications of such a phenomenon. The extraordinary valuation of the 1991 1-cent coin sets a precedent and offers fascinating insights into how errors in production and the narratives attached to currency can reshape perceptions of value. This penny is a tangible representation of how human error didn't just result in a monetary misstep, it inadvertently crafted a captivating tale of discovery, aspiration, and the enduring charm of collecting. While most of us will probably never find ourselves holding a coin worth tens of millions, the story encourages us to look at ordinary items through a new lens, recognizing that hidden in plain sight may lie extraordinary potential. The thrill of collecting teaches us to appreciate the beauty of the unexpected and to relish the stories that connect us through the ages. Join us next time as we continue exploring the unseen treasures of the coin world, where history, value, and passion converge in the most astonishing ways. Thank you for being part of our journey today, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications so you won't miss a moment of our next adventure in the extraordinary universe of numismatics.